I have 3 Cavachons here this morning. They're my 8 o'clock dogs, and her mother brought her own shampoo, tear stain remover, and deodorizing pet spray for me to use on them. So, we have this little girl right here. They're all very good dogs. We have this one. It's a girl. We have this one. She's the one with the really bad tear stains. We'll see if the tear stain remover works. I don't think it will, but we'll see. And we have the little boy who is going to get neutered on Monday. This lucky girl gets to go first. I use this storage bucket to lift them up so I don't have to bend over into the tub all day. And it has holes drilled in the lid so the water will drain right out. Get the water warmed up. Okay, so this one is a tear stain remover shampoo. So this is what I'm using on her face. I'm using it on all of their faces, but her eyes aren't too bad. I mean, they're a little brown, but I mean, once I cut the hair away, it's going to look a lot better anyway. All right, so we're just going to use this on her face. And then we're going to use this one on her body. She has her tear stain remover and her special shampoo, and she is soaking for a few minutes. Next up, we have the little gray and white one. She is a girl. My brain does not do names. I've been grooming so long, I don't even try to remember names. So we're going to call her gray and white. The one that I just washed is tan and white. And the next one will be black and white. That's how we'll keep them straight. Now, I'm going to go ahead and start with her eyes first because she has the worst eye stains. So I'm going to go ahead and let that start soaking before I wash her body. Just get that wet. Use the tear stain remover. Now you guys pay attention. See how stained it is? Let's see if it helps. I know it won't. I'm just saying. We shall see. We're going to let this soak while I wash the body. Just going to load it up. I mean, once I cut it out, it's just going to look a lot better, but it stains. I don't see how it's going to wash out. Just going to rub that in there, all underneath, okay? Let that soak. Then I'm going to load her up with her shampoo. Okay, so she's all loaded up, and we're going to let her soak for a few minutes too because her mom says that she's always itchy after her haircut. So she's got this special shampoo. Not sure if it'll help, but we're going to let it soak for a few minutes before we rinse it off. Well, what do you think? Did the tear stain remover work? Imagine that. It didn't work. We have Cavachon number 3. It is the boy. We're going to start off with his tear stain remover because he has tear stains too. And we're going to do this first. so it can soak. I mean, I don't know if y'all can see the brand. I don't know. YouTube is so funny about talking about people or certain music. I don't know if I'm allowed to show the brand. I don't know how that works, but obviously you can get this at Walmart or PetSmart probably. Okay, so I'm just loading this up. I'm gonna let this soak while I'm washing his body with his special shampoo, just like we did with the other ones. And we're going to see if it helps, but we already know that it won't. All right, there's that. Last time he had his tail shaved because it was matted, so we're letting it grow back today. Load you up. What is this? This is Tearless Puppy Gentle Shampoo. Get it on his belly really good. Put it on his ears. What do you think? Did the shampoo work? Nope. All right, I'm gonna start blow drying him. Cavachon #1, the tan one is up first. I'm doing a #3 blade all over. I'm turning on my fan to help dry her face. And I'm gonna finish blow drying her. Okay, all 3 dogs are getting a #3 blade all over. So it's going to be about half this length off. I gotta pull the skin tight so I don't catch the wrinkles in her skin when I go over with the clipper. All the dogs get their nails cut when they're groomed. So I'm just working my way around, cutting all of her nails and trimming up her feet. Checking for dew claws. Got a dew claw. Some dogs have dew claws and some dogs don't. As you can see, she has some tear stains. Her eyes are the best, but the shampoo did not work. I'm going to go ahead and shave out the corners of her eyes, and that's what's going to make the biggest difference. Her mother wants to leave the eyelashes. So I'm going to carefully trim the front of her eyes, leaving the eyelashes out. Okay, I'm gonna spray on a little conditioner. She's ready to go. I layered her ears a little bit. I'm just gonna wipe her down with conditioner. I'm gonna wipe her eyes out, make sure they're nice and clean. And as you can see, but she has the good eyes. Her eyes aren't really stained that much, so they look good after I shaved them out. I'm gonna dress her up. I have a really cute flower bandana. Let me just take this off. And she is ready to go, and I'm going to go finish the other two. Okay? And notice her eyelashes are still there. I don't know if you can see them. There's one. There's the other one. All right, so we have dog number 2 here. She's the gray and white one, and she is the one that had the tear stain problem. So let's see if her shampoo worked. I'm going to say it didn't. All right, she's getting a number 3 blade all over, just like her other 2 friends back there. So let's get started. It's not going to take off much because her mother doesn't want her short because it is winter and it's snowing outside. Or it was snowing outside. I don't know if you can see. Covered in snow out there. So we're just going to neaten it all up because you have to stay on top of this hair. I mean, if you let it get too long, it just tangles up. And people don't brush their dog. I mean, and I don't expect them to. They're not going to. So see, this is just taking a little bit off just to neaten it up. And that's all we're doing. And then she's just going to come more often so she can keep it a little bit longer. A lot of people go really short in the summertime. Working my way around to her head. So I use a number 3 blade on her head and number 3 blade on her body. Her mother wants her ears long but layered, and I'm having a hard time figuring out how to do that because if I layer them, they're not going to be long. I mean, I don't know. So I just skimmed over the ears a little bit with the 3 blade, and I don't know. I'm just going to use my slightly curved scissors here to trim along the bottom. Then I'm going to come back with my chunkers, I think, and try to put a little bit of layers in it. But normally that's not how I cut dogs' ears. I just trim along the bottom, or I use a blade over them to take it shorter. So I don't know. I'm going to see what my chunkers do. Her ears are very thin, so I got to be careful not to make them look choppy. Get my curved scissors and just blend in the top. Let's go ahead and trim her eyebrows and see how her eyes turned out. I'm going to comb it all down. Now, her mother wants the eyelashes left, but she doesn't really have much. Yeah, didn't have much. I'm going to come in with my tin blade and just shave out the corners here. Cavachon number 2 is ready. I'm going to wipe her down with the baby wipe. I layered her ears a little bit, so hopefully that will help her ears from getting matted next time around. So I got some conditioning spray. And I got some water. I'm going to wipe her eyes off. So her eyes are trimmed nice and short. And what do you guys think about her tear stains? Wipe her eyes out. That's as good as they get. Okay, I'm going to dress her up. Look how cute this is. This has a little heart-shaped diamond. Do you want to wear that? Yeah, do you like that? You're all done. Show everybody how cute. Take that off and tie this on. And we're going to get your roommate out. We're going to get the boy out and finish his haircut. Okay, let's go. Okay, so we have the boy, and he is the biggest of all 3. And I forgot to mention, what is a Cavachon? A Cavachon is a Cavalier, King Charles Spaniel, and a Bichon mix. It's not a purebred dog, but it is a real thing. So they call them Cavachons. Or they have Cavapoos, which are King Charles Spaniels and Poodles mixed, which is basically a mixed breed dog. All right, starting off with a number 3 blade. His tail is growing out from his last haircut where it was shaved. So we are just going to brush it out and leave it alone. Now normally, I'm just going to use a comb to check for any tangles, because you can't always find the tangles with the brush because they just run over the top. And this way I can get down next to the skin. His tail is fine. I'm just going to shave about 1 inch of the base of his tail where he goes to the bathroom. And that is it. It's a little bit shorter than his body. He doesn't like this. He's really trying to tuck his tail under. I don't know if you can tell. I'm going to use my tin blade like to shave under his tail so all the hair is gone, so his poo-poo will not stick to his hair. Just shave all this out. You don't want to take one big swipe. You want to take little strokes like this, because if you take a big swipe, you can't really tell where the skin is, and you might take a piece of skin with you with your clipper blade. So I just do little strokes at a time like that. All right, his tail is done. I'm going to shave the pads of his feet with a 30 blade. I'm going to shave his potty area out with my 10 blade. Here are his eyes. I shaved it a little bit, but here are his eyes before I trim them up. I'm done with his body. I'm just trimming up his face now. And spray on a little of his cologne. His mother brought cologne too. And I'm just going to wipe him off. And I'm going to get a little bit of water. Make sure his eyes are nice and clean. Just double check and make sure that his face is even. I'm going to get my scissors here. And we're going to dress you up. Yeah? Do you want to be pretty? Yeah? He wants to be pretty. Hold on. Come here. Come here. And just double check. His face has a mind of its own. It's kind of like half curly, half straight, and I can't make it look right. A little bit off. Right there. That's about as good as that gets, because I think his mother said that she likes this a little fluffy before, so I don't know. I'm just going to leave it. And let's get your bandana. Do you want your bandana? I think he's excited about his bandana. Okay. Do you want this on? Got a little diamond. Do you like that? Yeah, he likes it. Let's take this off. Hold on. And we're going to tie this on. Show everybody how cute. There we go. I layered his ears a little bit. She said she wanted them long but layered, so I'm not sure what to do about that. I shaved out, why are you backing up? I shaved out the inside, so it's a little thinner. I shaved out this part right here just to thin it out. So that should be okay. All right, you, let's go wait for your mother. Just double check. Just double check your head. Looks good to me. Double check your ears. You know, every time they move or shake, the hairs, they're always out of place. You can't get it perfect unless you get lucky. Put your head up. Double check this side. Okay, you're done. Let's go. Tell everybody thanks for watching. What do you think about the tear stains? Leave me a message down in the comments.